Hey everybody. So this week we're going to talk about some of my creative process, at least in this particular situation. So a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, Tyler, reached out to me and is starting a YouTube channel. He's about 4 episodes in. We started around the same time.
In the Rona situation. Not because we got to catch them all, but kind of. What are those things called? It is Face Tank Thursdays.
He's wanting to branch out and start a second series of videos where he does movie reviews, and he asked for an intro track to go over that, and I said I would do it. So I wanted to give a little bit of my creative process on how I created this track, where I started, my inspiration, and what I do with that inspiration, how to get from inspiration to completed project. At the end of the video, we'll play the track and you'll get to hear it. Cool. So let's get on to the creative process. So the first thing I actually like to do is I like to come out on my balcony here and look at the sun and the trees, and the cars and the city, and I'll sometimes sit out here and partake of my pipe and my or my cigars. You see the ashtray there, and then I just sit here and I look out longingly into the sun and the radio towers, and find myself inspired. Just kidding. It doesn't always go that way. With this particular project, it actually started with an inspiration. Tyler and I are huge nerds, so when he told me what he wanted, he said he wanted something shreddy. I don't really shred much. He thinks I do. I don't think I do. But when he said shred, the first thing that came to mind was the original Power Rangers theme song. And after that, I got to work, and this is how I got there. Okay, so as you can see, I've already started getting this track ready in Sibelius. So I always start with Sibelius if I've got an idea and I've got lots of things already going around in my head. So I'll start with Sibelius because it's quicker to notate my ideas so I don't forget things. So as you can see, I've already got the guitar tracks notated, some drum stuff notated, stuff that I'm actually gonna even automate within Logic, because the Logic drummers are a little bit better than I am, and I don't think I need to be that accurate. So this is just to give me a general idea, and then when I'm in Logic, I'll actually kind of keep what I want to keep and get rid of what I want to get rid of, and then add stuff in Logic that's easier for me to add in Logic since I've already getting to hear it. Anyway, so what I forgot to do initially was notate the bass. So I'm gonna add a bass guitar real quick. Notation, no tabs for this guy. So what I'll actually do is start by just copying this main idea and pasting it into the bass part, getting rid of all the fiddly bits that I'm not gonna need. Don't want that. Don't need this upper harmony. Don't need distortion. Don't need, oops. Control Z is my friend. Don't need glissando marks, because I don't want the bass to glissando the part. Use that. All right, so there's the basic figure for the bass. I'm gonna send it down the octave, so it's for, it's the bass part. Low, low, low. And then I'm just hitting R, which repeats whatever you've got selected. Do some, and here we've already got a 2-part harmony going on. Once again, I did R. So just filling out the more of the chord ideas, which pretty much is is a lot of one, and then that turnaround is just like, sorry, one in minor. So D minor pretty much the entire time. Even if you take into account that this right here is a C major and this is a D minor, this is still as a whole kind of a D minor chord. So is this. So there's lots of D minor because that's metal. One, hang on the one chord, one chord, one chord, and then a 6 and a 5. It's, I can make fun of it. Okay, I did it. I'm guilty. Oh, I apparently haven't saved this before, so I'm going to save it. Where am I at? Scores? Yeah, whatever. Save it. Oh, okay. Replace it. Fine. Whatever. Okay. So now you can go to your file, and I'm going to export MIDI. Export it. Just leave it in. Put it in scores because it's something I'm gonna get rid of. Replace it. And then I'm gonna open up good old Logic, and then Finder. Oh, I couldn't find it earlier either. Oh, this is my second try. All right, I found it. Just drag it. I don't want to import the tempo. I don't want to mess up anything I've already recorded. And then just highlight, delete. I don't need. And just the bass. I'm going to move the bass up here by the drums because that's where I like it. And that's it. That's how I import it. Oh, I didn't duplicate it. Okay, well, either way, it's the same thing for the bass. Paste it in. There we go. Struggle. All right. Anyway, so that's it. I'm just gonna. And that's it. That's how you do it. Actually didn't film the entire process, but that was just a glimpse of what I did. That's where I started. That's how I got into Logic from Sibelius, and then from there, I recorded all the guitars. What you saw was me going back and adding the bass track because I forgot to do that before. I got way too excited about recording some guitars. So that's it. Here's the track.